Alright, so as promised in my last video, we're going to take a look at Robots in Disguise Scourge. So there he is in his tanker truck mode. Really nice looking tanker truck. Rolls pretty well. He is a heavy figure, so he doesn't roll very far. Now, I got this guy for like $6 or something like that on eBay. Because he's missing everything. So I won't be able to show off everything about him, but I'll get you guys at least a good general idea. So, yeah. Rolls, tanker does detach, so you can just have the cab if you prefer. Yeah, so let's set him off to the side, and we're going to take a look at just the tanker. So the first thing to show off is this piece up here. And what this was is it had little discs, kind of like depth charges discs, that you'd slide in here, and then you just rotate this around, and as you can see, that piece just comes spinning out, and what it do is fire out those discs from this side. So you can take that and rotate it however you want, and it would fire. So there's that. And then what you want to do is you take this piece up here and pull this up like so, and then you press this button right here and the whole thing comes down. And this is where it's really unfortunate that I don't have all the pieces to it, because he had so much stuff going on, and it's just kind of disappointing I don't have them, but it is what it is. So what we had, there was a missile launcher that was over here that had 4 missiles. The missiles you could store inside the panels here, and no, just over here, I think. Yeah. Over here you had big foam missiles that you put over this, and then you could just press on the blue thing and it fired the missiles out. Really cool. And then he had a big double barrel gun that he had on the top there. So, like I said, missing all the accessories, so it's hard to show everything off. So we'll just fold this back up. And, you know, I do apologize, I don't have the stuff. I don't really have the money nor the care to go pick up the rest of them, but it is a pretty cool tanker as it is. So let's talk about Scourge. So Scourge is a repaint of the Generation 2 Laser Optimus Prime tanker truck, long nose tanker truck. This was the first time Optimus was a long nose, so it's kind of cool that it went to Scourge. And this figure's dirty. You can see like rusted screws and dirt and gunk. It's whoever had it did not take care of it. I'll probably clean it up at some point, but for now we'll just take a look at it. So to transform it, real simple. Put these pieces down. Pull the legs, split them right there, and then you take these arms, pull them out, rotate these down, and you can't see what I'm doing, and fold these down, flip this little chest piece out, the head around, and then it's on this weird hinge thing, and it just kind of slides down, and there you go. That is your Scourge in robot mode. And he's pretty cool. I really, actually, he's really awesome. It's disappointing that he doesn't have his accessories, because this figure is probably the best of the Nemesis Primes. Just because of, I mean, his size and intimidation factor. I mean, this thing would be intimidating. Let's see. Comparison, here he is next to the Orion Pax Let me grab a couple other figures real quick here. And I've shown them comparison with Orion before, so you've seen that. They're pretty close. Orion does have half a head on him, but his shoulder pads kind of make up for it. And then here is McToy's Hypernova or Nova Prime, who he's got about half head on. So, you know, pretty cool for size scale. Like if you had an extra one of these guns, you can give it to him. That looks pretty cool, actually. I won't lie. Luckily, I have guns all over the place. I'll find him a gun. And Orion decided to faceplant. That's awesome. Yeah, and he came with this big red sword, which I do have. I do have the Dr. Wu sword. He doesn't have a hole all the way through his hand. Oh, and that doesn't fit in there very well. So if I drill the hole all the way through, it might be able to hold it. That would look all right. Kind of replace his red sword that he had. So yeah. And then for posability, his head is on a swivel, so just go side to side, no up and down. Due to the piece that it's on, he kind of gets a little up and down, but that's just how he's built. Shoulder goes up, down, kind of up, down, in, out a little bit. This piece kind of goes in and out as well, so it's a decent range of motion. You have to remember this figure is 20 years old now, so he's not going to be nearly what some of the new figures are, which is why when they're not very posable, it's disappointing, because this guy is 20 years ago now. Swivel at the right above the elbow, bends at the elbow, nothing at the hand. Waist does have a nice solid ratchet to it. Legs go up, down, in, out. Bends at the knee, and a little bit of a foot pivot, and that's pretty much it. So, there he is. For rating, Seeker mold. I forgot to put him next to the Seeker mold. Here he is next to the Seeker mold. Definitely bigger than the Seeker. So yeah, for a rating, I'm gonna have to give him an 8 out of 10. Really awesome. If you're looking for a good Nemesis Prime, I know the Universe one is getting up there in price, and this guy's kind of staying around the $70, $80 brand new. So I'd say either one's a good pick. I do really like this guy, but he is starting to show his age. For a while there he didn't, but nowadays he really does show his age. So you gotta be wary of that. So yeah, there is Robots in Disguise Scourge. This video is not quite done yet. Somebody asked me the other day, or about a week ago or so now, how the Fallen would look with this sword. So I figure, I'll just throw this at the end of this video since I had the sword out. So, pull the handle off. Put it in his hand. It's a really tight fit, so be wary on the plastic on both. And then you can just pop that on there, and there you go. It looks okay. My problem is that I mean, like this orange on this sword really stands out with the dark figure. The dark clear red doesn't stand out. So it's like, if I had to choose which one, I'd probably go with the orange one just because it stands out better. But I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It looks good. If they had the same thing molded in this bright orange like this, or a clear version of this orange, it would look amazing. That's my thoughts. So question of the day is, what do you guys think? Does this fit the Fallen? Or should it be something more bright orange? Like that? And then, suppose the next figure we will take a look at is... Tankor. Or Octane, as the G1 fans know him as. So...